Good morning, Grace. Hey, it's been a hard week for our country. I'm just deeply sad by the things that I've watched and it's the things that I've witnessed throughout this week. It's been hard. But I want to take a minute to encourage you and a minute to challenge you. I want to encourage you to remember that Jesus really is the answer. Jesus really is the only answer. As we as a people turn towards God, things will improve. As we turn away from God, things will probably get worse. But Jesus is the answer. The question in the wake of traumas like we've experienced is, are you going to turn towards God or are you going to turn away from God? My prayer and my heart's desire is that we as a people, we as a country would turn our hearts back towards God in the wake of these senseless killings. And my challenge to you is to turn towards God, but to also turn towards one another. 2 Corinthians tells us that we are not to be unaware of Satan's schemes, lest he outwit us. And we don't want to be outwitted by Satan. But Satan's scheme is to divide and to conquer. Satan's scheme is to turn us against one another and to watch us devour one another. And it has really felt like that's exactly what's happening. We are devouring one another. We at Grace have this powerful opportunity to live into and out of our mission here at Grace. We are a Mosaic striving to live like Jesus, to think like Jesus, to love like Jesus, to serve like Jesus. And when that happens, we tell others out there that there is this opportunity to live out community across racial lines. We have this powerful picture of what the body of Christ is supposed to be right here in our midst. We cannot allow Satan to divide us. We will continue to show the world that Jesus really is the answer by the way we live our lives in community across racial lines. Hey, we're in a series in the book of the Gospel of Luke. And in the Gospel of Luke chapter 4, Jesus declares from Isaiah 61 that his mission is about freedom and liberation of those who are oppressed physically and oppressed spiritually, that he has come to set the captives free. Luke proceeds after chapter 4 for the next 20 chapters to show us how Jesus lived out his mission statement. And we as a church, we exist to continue the mission of Jesus. We are called on a mission of liberation, a mission of setting the captives free, a mission of moving into the areas of oppression and helping people to be set free. It's just a few verses later in that Isaiah 61 that these words are written. It says, "For I, the Lord, love justice." May we be a church about doing the things that Jesus loved. May we be a church about doing justice. This morning, I want to ask everyone here just to stand. I want you to stand right now. And I want you to find somebody that you don't know, or better yet, find somebody that doesn't necessarily look like you. And I want to ask you to pray. Pray together. Pray for our country. Pray for our church. Pray for all that's going on, that God would step into, that God would make himself known. Pray for our broken political system. Pray for the body of Christ across the United States, that we would step up and step into this chaos in a powerful way. That God would use these tragedies as a way of turning the hearts of the people back towards him. I just want to ask you to pray for a few minutes. Lord, would you bless us as we bless others?